Welcome to Football Manager 2017, my current game with Wigan in the year 2034, and I'm playing in the Championship. My next match is against Birmingham, who I have a grudge against because at the beginning of the season I wanted to loan one of their left backs who they'd put on the loan list, and they wouldn't loan him to me because I'm in the same division. So while there's no grudge for Wigan against Birmingham, I've got a personal grudge against Birmingham. I can't remember the name of the player who I wanted to loan, but I took it badly at the time, so I'm going to keep taking it badly. Now this time round I can put my defenders back in because they're back from suspension, which means that Mr. Riley, wherever he is, can go back in the centre of my defence where I'm happier with him. Dean Turner is going to move out to the left side of my attack, and Jamie Slaughter is going to play in the centre of it. And quite possibly when Mr. Chamberlain comes back, he will get moved into the centre. And I can now put the two players who played the last game back on the bench. So I've got my other squad players who are not either in the team or on the bench are two central defenders. One's a kid who's got a lot to learn, and one is, he's not old, I don't think he is. Yeah, he's young, he's 23, but he's pretty much reached his potential, and his potential isn't really that great. But aside from that, this is my team, my pretty normal team. So out it goes against the mighty Birmingham City. And I'm at home for this one, I think. Pretty sure. Yes, I am. And hopefully I will inflict a horrendous defeat on Birmingham and make them spiral down into relegation spots, never to recover. Not that I hold a grudge at all for the fact they wouldn't loan me their left back, but I hold a grudge. My grudges tend to remain long after they should be dead, buried and forgotten, but I tend to keep them alive for decades. Why? No particular reason, I'm just one of those people that holds grudges. And it's not normally for the big things I hold grudges for, it's for the little things that annoyed me I tend to hold a grudge for. That's a good ball to Slaughter. Pity you couldn't control it better, but it worked. Oh, Turner, you messed up again. How many great opportunities does it take for you to score a goal, Turner? Good ball to Slaughter. Oh, that was a good shot. Shot with power that would have taken the roof of the net off if it gone in. Well, we're starting well. It'd be nice if some players actually decide to get back in time and somebody actually go towards that guy. Okay. Last game, Wilson got booked for a foul much more innocuous than that, and this time Harwood hacked somebody down and didn't even get a warning. Oh, I just glanced up and saw that Oxford are losing. Dean Kennett's wonderful desire to go to the great Oxford team, where he wanted to play with the better players, is obviously not working out quite as well as he might have hoped. Which reminds me, I actually looked at one of the first players I had in Wigan at the beginning of last season, who decided to leave. Oh, good goal, Slaughter. You and Turner actually combined well. there was a player in my midfield, Greg Hayes. He wanted to leave because the club had just been relegated. He wanted to go to a bigger club, and I had no problem with that because he was too good to play in League One. He ended up in Legia, whatever how it's pronounced in the Portuguese league. Well, I think he's won the title 2 years in a row, and I feel nothing but joy for that man, because he came in, requested a move, didn't get uppity, and I thought, fair enough, off you go. And I don't hold a grudge against him. Now, there was another guy that went to Portugal who, to be honest, if his career would sink without a trace, I would be extremely happy. He demanded a move, and I hold a grudge about it for that one. If I can remember who he was, he's so unimportant in my memory that I can't even remember his name. And I hold a grudge about Dean Kennett deciding that he wanted to leave because he thought the Oxford squad were a better class of player. Whilst I actually happened to like Kennett when he was playing for me, because he did a very good job. The way he demanded to leave on transfer deadline day was annoying, so I'm going to hold a grudge against him. And there's a couple of other players who mildly annoyed me, but the one that went to Portugal, whose name I've forgotten, and Kennett are two I'm going to remember for a while. Unlucky Heaton. That would have been a good shot if that guy hadn't put his face in the way. Another less than spectacular corner by Turner. Not great slaughter, but I'm happy with the performance, but there's room for improvement. And Dean Turner can stay on even with your twisted knee or whatever it was that you managed to slightly hurt. You're still fit enough. Whilst you're not the favourite of my players, you haven't done something so bad that I'm going to take you off just because. Okay. I was thinking Harwood might be a little offside there, and seemed a reasonable call. And Swansea are holding Fulham to a draw, which would be nice if I could keep these 3 points and Fulham only get the 1. Always nice to get a bit of a gap between me and the team behind me. I like this referee after the last one with his 13 yellow cards. Now Fulham are beating Swansea. But yes, I'm starting to like this referee because he hasn't gone card mad, unlike Stephen Martin from the last match. That was a poor ball. Thankfully they produced a poor shot from it. Well, the highlights are coming thick and fast. I don't even get to see a break between this one and the last one. Good. Oh, I was about to say good ball, Slaughter, but it didn't quite get there. Nice header, James. Well defended. And that's a good through ball. And that was unlucky, Slaughter. It's a tight angle and you still got the shot in and you still made the goalkeeper save it. Oh God, 3 of my players tripping over each other and the penalty spot. Oh, nicely defended, Riley. Nice use of strength in your shoulder there. Yeah, well, whilst you're charging forward, Ubi, you can come off McGlade. Turner, you can come off, and we'll put Liam Berry up front, see if he can make a difference. Ouch! You better get to that, Wilson. Well done. Oh, nice ball, Wedderburn. I haven't said your name much this game, if at all. And then you go and do that. Nice combination between you and Harwood. Yes, there was awful defending to leave that bigger gap and to have too many players running to the wrong positions, but I were happy to accept it. If you're going to give away goals like that, I will happily accept them. Oh, Perez finally got a yellow card. Oh, Swansea have equalised against Fulham. This referee is very lenient, I must admit. There again, after the last referee and his 13 yellow cards. Pretty much any referee would appear lenient after that. Oh, we're playing pinball in the area again. Fortunately, it's in my area, which is never exactly inspiring. Yeah, fair enough, that was a free kick. And yes, I could accept a yellow card for that. If it had gone for a straight red, I would have been upset, but that was a reasonable yellow card. Birmingham are certainly trying to pile on the pressure. Too little, too late. As far as I'm concerned. I say hopefully. But yes, they're... Whoa! I thought that might have gone in as well. Just like the commentary... They're saying some fans thought that got in. I was thinking that was pretty darn close. Okay, the game's getting a bit scrappy. I'm not going to argue with the amount of yellow cards that are now flowing because that's a very good free kick. And that was, well, it's close, but that was a very good chance for them to score. And Perez is sucking for health or condition. As is James and Slaughter. Oh, another yellow card. I could see me getting a fine at the end of this game for the amount of yellow cards I managed to pick up, mainly in the last 15 minutes of the game. Oh, good ball. That was a bit disappointing, Harwood. I would say I'm looking to replace you, but I'm really not, because my wage budget is so tight I can't afford to replace you. Well, it wasn't an emphatic victory, but it was a victory, and I will take it. the referee was pretty good today. I don't disagree with that. He was a perfectly good referee. And now I have managed to open up a 5-point gap between myself and third place, which always makes me feel happier. Yes, there is a 4-point gap between myself and first, but that was a good result and I'm happy with it. Oh, and Dean Turner is injured for 3 to 5 weeks. Well, on that happy note, I'm going to end this episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you down the road.